Introduce yourself.
How you doing? My name is Ronnie Neal. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. Came up in the inner city and wanted to change my life, so I decided to open up a barbershop. I wanted to do that because a barbershop was one of the few places that men could actually express themselves. You know, it's hard for a lot of men to express themselves in their home, express themselves to different people. So a barbershop is a collective of men from all genres of life. You know, where you can learn things. Yeah, and you can express yourself. You find like-minded people. Someone might speak about something that you may be going through. Someone might confirm something that you've been thinking. My ex-wife, her pastor, which was our pastor at the time, he was an entrepreneur himself. Different citizens and people who can use my service.
Yeah. And you're a traveling barber.
I'm a traveling barber. I'm a mobile barber. You know what I'm saying? So I give people a service where you don't have to come out your house. You don't have to worry about the barbershop. You don't have to wait or dangers, gas. I provide all that. I provide this service in the comfort of your own home. The ability, the skill set to cut hair, to change a life, to when I clean a guy up, it could be a bum or anyone.
Yeah.
It brightens, it transforms a man. You know what I mean? I would say God has put me in the position to be in people's lives in some of the most important times of your life. This first haircut, your prom, your wedding, this birthday. Oh, we went out this time. I graduated. So for my hands to be a part of that is the grand service to me.
So obviously you said you believe in God and afterlife. You believe in some type of afterlife, right?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I don't know, man.
Happens to a person when they die?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. The older I get, the more possibilities that there may be. You just don't know. You know, I would say this. I truly believe in a higher power.
Okay.
I truly believe that there is something that's in control.
Yeah.
That's love. But at the same time, it is scientific facts on different things, even, but what comes first, the chicken or the egg, we'll never know.
So you're not an atheist though, right?
No.
Okay, you do believe in something.
Yeah.
You just don't know what it is.
Yes,
like
sir.
Specifically.
Yes, sir.
Have you ever read the Bible much?
Yes.
Say historically speaking, they know that Jesus was a real human being.
Yeah.
There's no argument that Jesus was a real human being. Now, what people argue about is what he said about himself. You know what he said about himself?
What's that?
He says, I'm the way, the truth, and the life, and nobody gets to heaven unless they come through me. So he says that I'm God, and I'm the only way to get to heaven. Now, you gotta that's a pretty bold statement.
Yeah.
So one of three things is true about what he said, because historically we know he said it. That's what got him killed, because people was going around saying he was God. So either one of three things is true. Either he was a liar about what he said, or he was a lunatic. He was maybe just crazy to be saying something like that. Or he was really Lord. It was one of the three, because we know he really said it. So which one would you think you lean towards?
Oh, man. You know what? Like I said, as I get older and I understand mental function, programming, repetition, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
It's hard to say. But I cannot. It's been too many experiences that I could push out the fact that I haven't had grace.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear.
I don't know. All I could do is keep moving forward and try to do the best that I can do.
I'll give you 4 questions. I'll give you 4 questions that'll help you see if Jesus is who he said he is.
Okay.
Because maybe he was crazy. Maybe he was. Or maybe he was a liar. Or maybe he was really Lord. Let's see. So 4 questions I like to ask people. The first question is, how do you think human beings or the world came into existence?
I have no idea.
All right, that's okay. All right, the other one is, why do you think you exist? What's your purpose in life? Everybody asks these questions at some point.
Well, I feel like there's a purpose. I feel like but only he knows.
Yeah, okay. You think he's hiding it from you then?
Nah. No, but it's just so many trees and branches that can extend to ones. You know, you never know. This situation, it could be this.
You know what? You may be right. You may be right.
You know what I mean? So you never know.
All right, here's another one. Why do you think the world is so broken? Why do you think the things are so corrupt? Because you see brokenness everywhere. You feel it, you experience it, you add to it, I add to it. Why do you think the world is so messed up?
Oh my God. You know, that's a good one.
Okay.
Because how does it go? Together we stand, divided we fall. We much stronger together. But I study a lot of financial guys and stuff like that. One of the old dudes was saying that people are in competition with one another. I don't know, man. It's like fish. People keep eating. People don't eating until they kill themselves. You know, nobody's asking themselves, what do I really need? What do I? So I don't know. I mean, and I believe that as far as genetics, throughout my experience, I'm not 100% sure about this, but maybe there are some bad people. People are meant to be, you know, there's bad people out here. You know what I mean? And ain't no changing them. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So you have your yin and yang. It's church people. You could be the holiest person you want to be.
Come on now.
You can follow all the rules and everything, but there are certain laws that you must abide by.
That's right.
If you overeat, you're gonna be fat and die. If you eat the wrong stuff, you preach it all
day long.
You can pray all day long, you read the scripture, then when you go in the basement at the end of the sermon and eat all the garbage and die.
Come on. What do you think the fix is to a world that's broken? What do you think the ultimate fix is going to be?
A lot of this negativity is here for a reason, but maybe God has put things in front of us to overcome certain things, you know, and to make us stronger. And to be together for the greater good of all.
All right, so I think you're along the lines because everybody asks these questions. You probably wrestled these questions at some point in your life, right?
Yeah.
So let me help you answer those questions as best I can from a biblical perspective.
Okay.
You know the number one most sold book in the entire existence of the world
is the Bible.
It's the Bible. It outweighs any other book that's ever existed.
Okay.
So we know it's something interesting, but most people don't understand what it means. So let me tell you what it means in a nutshell, right?
Okay.
You heard the story of Adam and Eve?
Yes.
All right. You remember what messed everything up?
Yeah.
The Bible says they ate from the tree that they weren't supposed to eat from. What letters in the middle of the word sin?
Oh my God, I'm so sorry, man. You just, No,
go ahead. What was you feeling like?
Bro, I hate to interrupt like this, but I know this dialogue is needed. He just said something about Adam and Eve. What was supposed to mess everything up? If you look at today's modern dating scene, which I'm in, you probably, and I won't put this thing on women, but what the narrative is out there now is that the options and resources that women have these days has diluted
it's really diluted.
the family, the black family. And it's almost like it's the same thing to Adam and Eve. Oh, you know what I'm saying? I never thought about that, man.
It's trickling down.
Whoa.
But it's even more important than what you're saying here, because you know where Adam was when she was being deceived?
Where?
Where do you think he was?
He was a guy somewhere. I don't know.
He was right there next to her.
Wow.
You know what he didn't do? He should have stepped on the head of the serpent, but he didn't. He let his wife walk into that situation. She took some of the fruit and gave it to him, and he ate it. And when he ate it, the world became corrupt.
Why do you think he did that?
Just like what we suffer with today. We're really passive. We know we need to do it, but we just go. I worked all day. I'd much rather watch the game. I know I need to spend time with my wife, pouring into my kids. I know I need to take my family to church. But I just don't feel like it. And you just accept what the wife does. You just kind of say, okay, you just eat up her fruit. She is never supposed to lead the family. But we let them do it, and all of our family goes to hell. So the reason why the world fell into sin is because Adam didn't do what he was supposed to do as a man. And he lost everything. Then God had to bring judgment on his family, on his sons ended up killing his other brother. Like it's all in us. It's all in us. Most of the world's problem are man problems. 90% of rapes are man. 97% of armed robberies are man. Our prisons
No,
are overwhelmingly
it
man.
depends on how you look at it. Because if a girl, if a woman give you a pretense of the possibility of sex or the possibility of a relationship and have you go to a expensive restaurant, why is that not armed robbery?
Well, it's true. You're right. There's give and take stuff. But what I'm saying ultimately, men are not what they're supposed to be. Now, let me tell you why. All right, what letters in the middle of the word sin? All right. So anytime I do what I want to do instead of what God has told me to do, this is where the world that's why we become broken.
I see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying? So now, would you consider yourself to be a good person?
Yeah.
All right. So let me give you the good person test. And I'm not judging you. This is for you to judge yourself. Okay? You heard the commandments.
Yes, sir.
The commandments. The purpose of the commandments is to show you something about their heart. If my kid fell down and his arm was crooked, the first thing I would want to do is I want to take him to get an X-ray to see what's happening on the inside. Until I get the X-ray, I don't really know what's going on. I know something is wrong on the outside. Do you feel something wrong sometimes? Do you ever get depressed or feel like, man, I just can't ever get right? I keep running in circles. You feel like you're empty sometimes. You feel like you take 2 steps forward and then you 5 steps back. You don't feel like that?
Yeah, but me personally, I'm a little. I know that I'm different. But I'm that different.
I got you.
But because I always feel like God is with me.
I got you.
It's me and God. So it's never any losses for me. It's always lessons.
Well, here's why I'm asking you that. First question I ask you is, how did the world come to existence? And then I ask you what your purpose is. And I ask you why the world is broken. And you didn't have a clear answer on those answers.
Well,
right?
because it's vast. It's vast. I'm going to tell you why. Now, I don't want to cut you off. I'm going to tell you why. I just told you a second ago that the average person should, instead of listening to the narrative, go be a baller. A few years ago, they was telling you, sleep is for suckers, don't sleep. So they was pushing the narrative out here.
True.
You know what I'm saying? That was unhealthy.
Right.
But here's the thing. One of the guys that I study said, hey, you should figure out what you want. You said a clear thing. And so I know I want a certain type of car. I know I want a certain lifestyle, right? What's that number? I should find out what's that number.
True. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Find out what that number.
So that would be a clear, precise answer, like you said. But when I think about God, when they say God will bless you abundantly and above and beyond everything you ever thought about, it's so hard for me. I have to stay open-minded because how many people can I help? I'm learning new things every day. I'm meeting new people. I've met you. Now my reach is far. You putting me on Facebook. Look how far my reach is going. So it's hard for me to cap it. I don't know if that's the purpose. The purpose could be going to do music, but through my journey in doing music, I met you.
That's right.
I understand that. So that's the only reason that I could.
That's a good answer.